That's interesting. So, what role is, or any, is there anything that men can do to help you ladies out when you're going through this?
Understanding that it's not just us being bitches. It's like there is a serious hormonal biological change that is going on from the time a woman starts her period to the time it ends completely. And like so much growing up, there was like all this stigma of, oh, she's just pissed off because she's got her period. Oh, she's so hormonal and crying. And it's just like understanding that just because you do not experience it does not nullify the fact that half of the population goes through this. It does not nullify that it does in fact exist. It's the same thing as that phrase. If you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Just because there's no one there to validate what you went through, it doesn't mean you didn't go through it. Just because someone can't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But can we get a warning or something at least so that we know, hey, it's menopause or it's
We
that
don't
time?
get the warning.
We get the warning.
Warning. You want to know what it is? Shut up talking to me.
Maybe if you do more, if you observe more than you see, you would actually notice the signs and symbols. Like things start happening.
Keep in mind we are men.
No, I'm not. It's not my fault, you stupid.
Kinda.
But
we wired differently. We can't understand.
Yeah, they have no clue of what our bodies go through, and
yet they still make laws against it.
You know, but when we say what we need, then just
do you know what would happen if men? Do you know what would happen if men bled every month? And it's like,
oh, I've seen some amazing videos talking about it.
Just saying, do you understand what would happen? Is like, yo, Shu hit me up like, yo, man, we going out tonight, and they're like, no, man, I can't go out, man, I came on or something like that. And it's, do you know what would happen if we cramp? Now, man, I got cramps. I'm doing it. We kill ourselves. It's just it's soggy in the field. It's like, yeah.
With that being said, shout out to all the women, man. You gotta be strong people to go through that.
I also want you guys to understand that women go through different intensities of the entire cycle. My sister-in-law's periods got so bad she had to be hospitalized sometimes from the pain. Thankfully, she has an implant in her arm now and she doesn't have to deal with it anymore. But like the range of what women have to go through, like Robin was saying, like it doesn't, like there's a whole 15-year span that this could affect you. You just don't know. So like stop throwing an umbrella blanket term of like, oh, they reached this threshold, suddenly this has happened. No. It's so much more complicated than that.
Wow.